How well do you think you know your cat? Ready to put your knowledge to the test? Welcome to our exciting game, Fact or Myth. We'll dive into some common beliefs about our feline companions, and you'll have a chance to guess if they're fact or just plain myth. From their peculiar habits to their uncanny abilities, we're about to unravel the intriguing world of cats. You might be surprised at what you'll discover about your feline friend, so stick around. First round, fact or myth. Cats always land on their feet. What do you think? It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? This belief has been around for centuries, but what's the truth behind it? Let's dig a little deeper. Cats do have a remarkable ability called the righting reflex. This is the ability to orient themselves in midair and land on their feet if they fall. This acrobatic feat is thanks to the flexibility of their backbone and the lack of a functional collarbone. But don't get it twisted. This doesn't mean that they're invincible superheroes. The righting reflex doesn't fully develop until a cat is about 3 weeks old. Plus, the height of the fall matters too. If it's too short, they may not have enough time to flip. If it's too high, they could still get injured despite landing on their feet. So it's a fact, but with some conditions. Did you guess correctly? Next up, fact or myth. Cats hate water, true or false? Let's dive right in. It's a widely accepted belief that our feline friends are water averse. But why? Cats are meticulous groomers, spending a considerable portion of their day cleaning themselves. Getting wet disrupts their fur's natural condition and can make them feel weighed down. Plus, it's a process to get dry again. But here's the catch. Not all cats despise water. Certain breeds, like the Maine Coon or the Turkish Van, are known for their affinity for water. These cats are often seen enjoying a splash or two. And let's not forget the big cats. Tigers, leopards, jaguars, they relish a good swim. So while it might seem strange to see a cat enjoying a dip, it's not unheard of. So it's a myth. Cats don't necessarily hate water. Were you right this time? Let's keep the game rolling and see what's next in our feline fact or myth showdown. Ready for another? Fact or myth? Cats have 9 lives. What's your take on this? This myth dates back to ancient times, where a variety of cultures held beliefs about cats having multiple lives. From the ancient Egyptians who revered cats, to the English proverb that a cat has 9 lives because it's more tenacious than many creatures. It's a charming legend, but alas, not based in reality. In truth, the myth may stem from the cat's renowned agility and survival instinct. Cats are known for their ability to escape precarious situations, thanks to their keen reflexes and flexible bodies. They can survive falls from high places, which might have given the impression of having more than one life. But just like any other living creature, cats have only one life. They are simply gifted with exceptional survival skills that can sometimes make it seem otherwise. So, it's a myth. Cats don't have 9 lives. Did your answer match? Moving on. Fact or myth? Cats can see in the dark. What do you believe? Well, if you're thinking fact, then you're on the right track. Cats are indeed incredibly skilled when it comes to seeing in low-light conditions. Their eyes contain a high number of rods, which are the photoreceptor cells responsible for detecting light and dark. This makes them about 6 times more sensitive to light than us humans. But here's the twist. While your feline friend can see better than you in the dark, they can't see in complete darkness. Yes, that's right. Cats still need a bit of light to see. It's like when we squint in a dimly lit room. We can make out shapes and movement, but not the fine details. So while your cat might seem to have superpowers, they're not quite supernatural, and there you have it. So it's a fact. Cats can see in the dark, but not in complete darkness. How did you do? Here's the final one. Fact or myth? Cats are nocturnal. What's your verdict? Let's dive right into it. Many people believe that cats are nocturnal, mainly due to their uncanny knack for waking us up in the wee hours of the morning with their antics. But here's the twist. This is a myth. Cats are not nocturnal, they are actually crepuscular. Crepuscular. Now there's a word you can impress your friends with. It means that our feline friends are most active during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. During these times, their wild ancestors would hunt for food, which is why your house cat might get a sudden burst of energy just as you're settling in for the night or trying to catch a few more minutes of sleep in the morning. So, it's a myth. Cats are not nocturnal but crepuscular. Did you get the last one right? That's the end of our fact or myth game. How well did you know your cat? We've journeyed through a whirlwind of feline facts and myths today, haven't we? Let's take a quick walk down memory lane. Remember when we discussed whether cats always land on their feet? Indeed, they often do, thanks to their amazing righting reflex. But it's not always a guarantee, especially from lower heights. Then we splashed into the myth that cats hate water. While it's true that not all cats are fans of getting wet, there are some adventurous felines out there who don't mind a good splash from time to time. Next, we debunked the myth of cats having 9 lives. Our adorable friends are indeed resilient, but they're not immortal. Always ensure their safety and well-being. In the dark alleys of myths, we unraveled the truth about cats seeing in the dark. They do have superior night vision compared to us humans, but they can't see in total darkness. And lastly, the myth that cats are nocturnal. Cats are indeed more active during dawn and dusk, but labeling them as strictly nocturnal isn't completely accurate. How did you fare in our game? Feel free to share your scores and amusing cat stories in the comments. We're all ears and whiskers here. Thanks for playing along. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Keep exploring and learning more about your feline friends. Until next time, cat lovers.